In this short video, Nathan, Ian, Fiona, Rachel and I are going to reflect on the key learning points of MDP Semester 1. The topic which will be discussed is the role of businesses in society, and reference will be made to concepts including corporate social responsibility, globalisation and the art of negotiation. Early on in the semester, a greater understanding of the importance of businesses adopting an ethical approach to their activities was gained. From information provided in the mini-lecture, coupled with research of our own, we were made aware of the following. Whilst large businesses have a main objective of making profit, they also have an obligation to contribute to society. Also, businesses who adopt an ethical outlook find themselves benefiting financially as they are looked more favourably upon by customers. In summary, that we learn that being ethical is no longer an option, it is an expectation and therefore a necessity in modern society.
The next major topic which was covered was globalisation. Globalisation can be defined as a phenomenon of growing economic linkages among countries. From reading, we found that globalisation has both pros and cons. Broadly speaking, globalisation can be beneficial because businesses can take advantage of economies of scale, making them more efficient, and consequently customers are better off due to cheaper goods on the market. On the contrary, globalisation can be seen as a major contributor to pollution and general damage to the environment. As companies nowadays produce on a large scale, often with various factories throughout the globe, there are vast amounts of pollution produced, not to mention the fact that the transportation of these goods also harms the environment.
The differences between a management crisis and an economic crisis were discussed with reference to the 2008 credit crunch. Through the study of the financial crisis, it was evident that many powerful players in the economy were irresponsible and failed to uphold the expectations of society. Due to credit rating agencies falsifying ratings, individuals were given untrue information regarding the safety of their investments. In addition, a misallocation of loans to individuals who did not have the means to make repayments meant that a shortage of credit occurred. This resulted in a vicious cycle of economic downturn.
All of the topics discussed so far relate to how businesses contribute to society. With each topic, the concept of idealism versus reality is present. For example, corporate social responsibility would ideally be the primary focus for all businesses, and this would lead to a better world. However, in reality, companies first and foremost look at how profit can be generated, regardless of the consequences imposed on society. Evidence of this can be seen through the exploitation of cheap labour in developing countries by large corporations such as Apple. Also, the management of natural resources contributes significantly to global warming. These are both examples of the consequences of businesses losing focus of their ethical responsibilities due to prioritising the need for profit. This also highlights the visions of how businesses actually operate in comparison as to how they should in an ideal world.
With regards to globalisation, it could be said that producing goods locally would be the most ideal option, as this way employment is offered to those able to contribute to the economy in which the business operates. This would generate growth within local economies. However, in reality, employing those who live locally can be costly, especially in developed countries where labour is expensive. In order to stay competitive, businesses can find themselves with no choice but to employ those in developing countries where labour is cheaper. For example, Primark is renowned for outsourcing its labour to developing countries where labour is cheap, such as Bangladesh, where no regard is shown for workers' rights or safety. Again, this links with business ethics, their role to society, and proves that realism takes priority over idealisms. Furthermore, another role of business in society is to act with a degree of integrity. Again, with reference to idealism versus reality, it can be seen that the principle of integrity was not demonstrated during the financial crisis. Bankers and alike operated with selfish motives and tried to cheat the system. This is a reality. Ideally, however, banks would have spent within their means and worked together with the aim of benefiting society, not just themselves. If this was the case, then perhaps the financial system might not have collapsed. In conclusion, over the course of Semester 1, we've learned that businesses play a major role in society. We now know that corporate social responsibility is carried out by a large number of businesses, and as a result of this, profits tend to follow due to the positive company image. We realise the importance of globalisation and recognise its rise in recent years to be mostly beneficial. As for the financial crisis, it was a crisis created through human error. Therefore, it can be deemed as a management issue that shaped the way businesses operate in society today. Finally, it is our understanding that whilst many things in business are important, it appears that profit is the main goal of the majority of corporations.